Hey guys, good afternoon. I'm back. All right, and I already did my hair. I did this hairdo with the wand. Yeah, so it just gives you different curls than your hair straightener does. And that's what I like. I like switching things around. I don't know about you guys, but I'm all about let's try new things. Well, except for new food. I'm not really into trying new food. I usually get burned every time I try new food. Ask Chris, like it's crazy. Okay, I'm gonna spray my face first with my setting spray. All right. Hi, Amy, how are you? I got friends on in the background. It's the episode where Ross gets married. It's pretty funny. Yes, so I'm just, I sprayed on my setting spray. I always shake it first. That's super important to do. Okay, and then I am just doing this. Here we go. Okay. Perfect. Okay, now I'm going to put on the mattifying primer, face primer. Okay. And this one is like a white consistency. So it's different than the other two. The other two are like a more liquidy, clear consistency. This one is a white. And it's a little bit stiffer, I guess. Okay, so it's really great at blurring your pores, which is obviously ideal when you are putting on makeup. And of course, I don't know what makeup look I'm going to do, but I am going to be using my liquid, or at least one liquid eyeshadow today. I have them pulled out already, ready to go, because you guys all know me. I'm going to forget. Okay. Let's see. What else? What else do we want to use? The liquid foundation. Do I want to use stick foundation? Definitely going to use BB cream because you guys all know it's my fave. And let's go and try to do some highlighting today with our Scarlet stick. So we use Scarlet and we're going to use, Scarlet and we're going to use Lace for a regular foundation. And I'm trying to think what colors for eyeshadow. I might use Reverend. That's the one that's in. It's really, really pretty. So I'm going to show it to you guys here. I'll just swatch it on my hand. All right. Okay. And then look how pretty that is. See that? Oh my gosh. Isn't that pretty? And I'm going to be wearing it today. Yeah. So I was playing around this morning with some makeup. And I ended up, I don't know, I think I must have slept funny or something. I ended up with a bit of a headache. So I actually had to have a nap today, even though I took 2 Advil and 2 Excedrin today so far. So that's a kind of a bad headache for me. Not a fan of the headaches. I don't know about you guys. Not a fan. Okay, so lips we're going to do Successful for sure. And I don't know if I'm going to line it or not. Not sure. And then I think we're going to do contour for sure. And we're going to do some beachfront bronzer. And of course, pressed powder in the shade Taffeta. You know I'm going to be going in with my 2 highlighters today. Actually, 3. Yeah. Well, I'm just going to get everything out and ready. And then we can discuss which blush we should do. Okay. So I have 3 choices of blush today. We could go with Seductive. Okay. All these blushes are lighter than, hey, Kathy. And then we have the shade Sweet, which is a kind of a peachy matte. And then we have Sisterly, which is a glittery pink, but it's not that dark. It's really, really pretty. Okay. All right. So let's see. We're definitely going to do eyebrows. And then I'm just trying to decide what colors. I think I'm going to do Impish, which is still in stock. And it's super, super pretty. It's really, really pretty. And then some impish, maybe earthly, and that. And then, yeah, I think that's what we're going to do. I think that's what's on the agenda for today. So, yeah. All right. That's probably set enough. We're going to go back in with our setting spray. All right. And take your handy fan that you can get at Dollar Tree or Dollarama. It's a 25-cent difference. So if you live closer to either one, just pick that one. All right. Because it's not worth the quarter, let me tell you. In gas. Yeah. All right. We're just drying this before we go in with our setting or our BB cream. And I'm using my blending buds today, which I rang underneath the water already. And then you squeeze them until no more water comes out. And they're really fantastic at making sure everything looks really nicely blended in. That's a really, really important part of putting on your makeup. You want everything blended in. Oh, I was going to try something new. That's right. Hey, Tina. I was going to try something new. I saw it on TikTok. God, I love TikTok. But she was doing, how did she do it? She did her moisturizer. And then did she do setting spray, setting powder, and then put on makeup? Or was it setting powder and then setting spray? I can't remember. Okay, we're going to go on with BB cream. I used the Kabuki brush. But I have used other brushes and they work well. All right, so I am going to put this all over my face. All right. And always, always, always make sure you blend down your neck when it comes to foundation. You do not want your foundation line to end at your jaw because it just won't look as good. All right. All right. So BB cream is probably my favorite foundation. Okay. But it's very, very light coverage. It helps give you that dewy finish. It's like a beauty balm, right? So it's very light. It's great to use under any of the other foundations or on its own, okay? My second favorite foundation is not lace, is the stick foundation. Huge fan of the stick foundation. Okay, so I'm going to go in with Scarlet, and that's what I'm going to use to highlight with, okay? And I'm going to try highlighting more than I guess I normally do. Just because I want to try something different. Like, I don't normally highlight a super amount. So, I almost put highlighter. Okay, next up is Lace in the stick foundation. And just got a couple spots there. Put a couple spots on our neck. And then I'm going to go in with the big beauty blender and I'm going to go and just pat in, mostly just lace at this point, but don't worry. Okay, we're going to go through all of it. And another thing that I like doing with the the stick foundation in my shade Lace is actually using it as a cover up too. I just think it's so fantastic and works really, really well. Always make sure you blend down your neck. Okay, if you feel you want to add more, you can at this point. I'm going to turn it to the other side and I'm going to go in on the highlight parts now. Okay. And I'm kind of just stippling except over certain parts. Did I put it on my top of my eye? On that side? Yeah, I did. Okay. All right, there we go. There we go. So, let's see if we're all in here. Let me see. Okay. We went in with a little bit more lace. Just really making sure we work it all in. And then I'm going to go back over with my Kabuki brush And you can just stipple it with that too. Now I have to be careful because my head is a bit sore. Okay. And I don't think I blended it under my eyes perfectly. So let's go back and do that. Okay. And we're just stippling it on these parts. Okay. All right. Oh, nose rain's coming out. All right, so speaking of how I like to say I like to use it as concealer, I do have a couple spots that I just want to take care of. Okay, so this won't be a short tutorial today, but that's okay. So stick foundation's also great if you have mature skin, okay? Which, you know, it's very moisturizing. It doesn't go into any creases. All right. Now I'm going to take my little beauty blender and just pat this in until I get the coverage that I'm really wanting on those two spots. There we go. Okay. I'm going super close here, guys. Super close. All right. Alrighty. And I think we're good. I think we did what we needed to do. My skin looks good. Making sure it's all nicely blended in. There we go. All right, perfect. Okay, let's go and just lightly set a little bit of our makeup. Now, what did I use last time when I set this? It went really well. I just used like a little brush. What brush did I use? Oh, this one. Just like this little itty bitty one. Okay, and we're just gonna set around our eyes. Okay, just like that. Barely using any of this translucent setting powder. All right. Oh, and Kingston, I am putting in an order today. So if you want in on it, let me know. And we're just going to do a little bit on our cheeks. And there we go. Perfect. Now do I use this side? All right. We'll just use this to make sure we wipe off any excess powder. Okay, because this is just a setting, translucent setting powder, okay? We don't want it to be like, I don't know, sitting on there like crazy. All right, we're gonna go in with our pressed powder now. I am gonna use my big kabuki brush. Okay, you guys know I always swirl. There we go. Go. Perfect. Make sure everything looks good. Like I said, use your mirror. And there we go. I love it. Love it, love it, love it. Okay, next up, bronzer. Okay, like I said, I am going extra today, but that's okay. Because that's what's fun. Okay, and we're going to use that big floppy brush that I love. All right. Okay. Go just all over your cheek area with it. This is the shade Sunset, which you can't get anymore, but it's a very, very light bronzer, okay? Very, very light bronzer. And we're going underneath, and we're gonna go down our neck a little bit. All right. Make sure this all looks good. All right, so now we're going to go in with the shade Twill, which is a pressed powder, just like taffeta is, but I got it in a darker shade so I could contour with it. Okay, now I'm using this little angled brush, and I don't want a ton of product on there. Okay, so you're going to find your cheekbone, and you're just going to go right under it, back and forth, super, super light, okay? There we go. And don't worry, we're going to blend that in. If it looks heavy or anything like that, that's totally fine, okay? Now, I don't connect the two because I like putting highlight right there, which is like super, super pretty. All right. So just go down your nose a little bit. Okay. Next up, underneath your lip. And I squeeze it. Okay. Don't worry, it'll get blended in. Okay. And we're going underneath our jaw. And then we're going to bring it down our neck. But don't worry, like I said, we're going to blend. So what we're going to do is, let's see, what brush do I want to use to blend with? I like to try out different brushes. We'll try this one, see how we like it. Okay. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. All right. What do we think? Are we blended in enough? You guys are nice and close, so you got a good look, that's for sure. Yes, just a slight contour. If we want to build up that contour, we can do that. Okay. If you like a bold contour, you do it more bold. If you like a light contour, you do it light. If you're like me and just starting to get into darker contours, then yeah, that's what you do. And then you can just take this brush again, and you can blend it in, all right? And there we go. Now, the reason why we contour is we want to give our face some more shape again, because, you know, we put on the foundations, we took away our natural coloring of, like, you know, where your cheeks are more pronounced and everything like that. So what we're doing by contouring is we're bringing all that back, right? All right, so next up is blush. And I think we're going to go with Sisterly today, because I do really like Sisterly, and I like myself some good, like, shine. Okay, so always go like that and smile and then pat it on. And this way you're in control of how much goes on, okay? And you're not moving all the product around, you're just tapping it on, which gives it a more natural effect. See how that looks? Oh yeah. Oh, I love Sisterly. It's like my favorite blush. But I am going to be ordering, what blush am I ordering? Seductive, I think Supple. I'm going to be ordering Supple tonight. So yeah. All right, next up we're going to go in with highlight. Okay, so I have the Cream to Powder highlight in the shade Lustrous. It's a very nice light rose gold. I'm going to use my ring finger. And by using our finger, it's going to warm up the product and just make it even more creamy. All right. And we use our ring finger because we don't want to be going on too heavy, right? All right. And I'm a huge fan of highlight. Now, with the highlight, I actually do kind of go up on this area, which is totally fine. It's up to you. All right. And it's so pretty. I love it. And then I like going in with a highlight powder. So am I going to use both or iridescent? I might just use iridescent. Okay. I'm going to go in with, actually, I'm going to try this brush this time. Okay. This one's pretty soft. Iridescent is the lightest color we have. It's like a white. We don't have it in the powder form anymore, but you can get it in the cream to powder. We only have 2 left in the powder forms, and it's the 2 darkest. But trust me, they're gorgeous. Like, they're super, super gorgeous. Like, look at that. Oh, God. And imagine how nice this will look when you're getting, like, family pictures done in that. Do your Cupid's bow. A little bit here on the nose. Just a little bit, right? Okay. And then if you're like, blend that in more, go ahead. Okay. All right. Now we can go in with the shade Benevolent if you want. We can go ahead and use that with our usual one. And then just kind of going over very lightly. Looks beautiful. I love it. I love it. I love it. I love it. Okay. And I think, oh yeah, that's going to look so pretty in pictures because it's like gorgeous, right? Okay. Next up, we're going to go do our brows. All right. I really like the, what's it called? Spoolie Brow Artist Brush. All right. I like to brush my eyebrows first. I have really long eyebrow hair, so I need to brush mine. All right. So this is sold out, unfortunately. I did tell you guys, but yeah. If you go ahead and want to get another kind of brow product that's similar to this. Oh, just got pink on me. Oops. Okay. Then this is how you would put on a powdered eyebrow. So you put in the pomade first, and then you follow your eyebrow growth. You should only need to use the pomade once per eyebrow. All right. Now I've been using the lash serum on my eyebrows. If you guys remember that I went too far with my eyebrows and I wanted to get them back to being kind of like right there. And I'm telling you that lash serum totally works. You guys have seen it happen. You've seen what it was like then. Hi, Sherry. How are you? All right. So next eyebrow. And again, look at how great these eyebrows have filled in because I've been using the lash serum. All right. So I'm just kind of filling in the front, and then I'm doing longer strokes and just slightly filling in the rest. I don't want to use too much product, and like I said, you really only need pomade once per eyebrow, unless you are having to draw on your eyebrow. Then that's different. All right. Okay. So take your spoolie brush and just go ahead and brush with the spoolie, because this will really help distribute the color better, and it makes your brows look even more natural. I didn't even show you just to compare, but I'm telling you, the other ones I have, going and doing your eyebrows just very lightly totally changes how it kind of like looks. Like your eye area looks bigger, your face just looks more finished, we'll say. Okay, next up is eyeshadow. Okay, I'm very excited for this eyeshadow look because I'm using my liquid finally. So let's go with, what do we want as our shade all over? How dark is Earthly? Okay, I'm going to go in with Earthly, which is sold out right now, but it's not a really heavy color. So I'm actually going to go and just put that almost up to like even the brows there. All right, it's not a heavy color, which is really great. And it is a gorgeous color though. Oh my gosh. All right. And we're just going back and forth very lightly, as you guys can see. I hold my brush farther back because I don't want there to be like a ton of pigment when I'm doing it like this. All right. And there we go. All right. Oh, love it. Okay. I'm just wiping off my brush a little bit. I need a drink of water. I have Blanche here today with us. Oh, wow. My brows look so good. Yeah. Okay. Sorry. Okay. Next up, we're going to go in with Impish, which is like it. I need to go look at what the description color is, but it's like a peachy brown, and we're just going lightly along our crease. Okay. Just back and forth. Okay, and we're just building up that crease color. All right. And, okay, back and forth now with Impish in our crease, but we're actually still using the blending brush, okay? Now, I like having a lot of eye brushes. You don't need a ton. If it's not for you, you can wait, build up your collection of brushes. Again, totally up to you. And then I'm taking off a lot of the pigment here. Like, not the pigment, but I'm just wiping off my brush on my face cloth here and just going through and making sure this is all nicely blended in, okay? And don't worry if you go too far here, because we just use our blending bud and we can get it looking fine. Okay, now I'm gonna go in with, this is the only one that's in stock is Reverent, which is this gorgeous, like, light pink gold. Oh, I just put it on my eyelash. Did you see that? Okay. And I don't open my eye up all the way. I'm gonna see how it goes with this brush. See if I like it with my liner shader brush. I normally use that brush I get from Dollar Tree, but I can't find it anymore. The brush I still have, but the you can't, like, I don't know where somebody can get it. So I just want to see what it's like with this brush, because again, you guys know I like to switch things around, try it out. I actually used my fingers this morning when I was playing around. Wasn't bad. Okay, so that's just one coat of Reverent. Ooh, a friend of mine ordered some head candy and it came already. And she said, she has short hair, and she said it's awesome so far. I'm so excited. I put in an order for head candy myself. Again, getting some new tools, and I'm so excited to go and show you guys. And then I'm doing a live again with head candy. And on July 30th, so 6 more days. I'm so excited for that. Oh my gosh. So as you can see, I'm just using the liner shader brush, so the shader part, and I'm just kind of like blending it in. But don't worry, I'm gonna go in with my blending brush too, and I might put more Impish on just to really blend those two lines together. Okay. Oh, I'm so happy. And she said she used it on her son's hair too. Oh, it makes me so happy. I love it. Love it, love it, love it. Might bring that shadow up a little bit, actually. All right. So we're just building Impish here. Don't worry. Trust the process. Wait till it's done before you judge it. That's what they always say. Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna put a little bit more on, just right there, and we're patting it. That's all we're doing, blending it in. Okay, blending it in. All right, and then we're gonna come to this side. And we're going to do the same thing. Just kind of put it up here. This is also great for the mature skin or the mature lady. Okay, because it is crease proof. It stays on all day. It doesn't settle into fine lines. All right. And you're never too old to have fun with makeup, just FYI. Okay, and yeah, I'm liking that. That looks pretty. Now I'm kind of thinking, what do I need in the corner there? Let me see. Let's grab this one. I like this short stubby brush a lot. I'm going to go in with the shade Nimble. And I'm just going in the corner and the crease. Okay. So we're just kind of making like a cub C, as Rhea says. Okay. I just want to darken up that corner, just a titch. All right. And don't worry, we'll blend it in. And there we go. There we go. And have fun with it, guys. Okay? And then kind of just working the other side of the brush in. Okay. There we go. See how I'm just slightly working the color in. I'm building it up slowly so that I get it to the pigment that I want, okay? And then I'm blending it out. And then I'll still be blending it out again, all right? Because that's what make a lot of makeup looks is a lot of blending, because you want it to look, you know, natural-ish. I mean, obviously this is not my natural eyelids, or my eyelid colors, yeah, but it's really pretty. Really, really pretty. I really like this look. I really, really like it. Now I feel, what do I want to put on the bottom part there? I don't think Impish would work very well, but we could give it a try. What color would blend it in? Maybe we'll go with Nimble. Let's try with Nimble. We're going to use the liner part of that shader brush. Okay. And then if we're not satisfied with that, we can go in with another color. All right. Here we go. All right. And then I'm going to go with the top here. And I like keeping it really, really close to my lash line. Okay. And then I find that by doing that, I don't even have to blend it because it's just so close, and it just adds like this little extra dimension of color and aesthetics sort of thing. Okay. There we go. All right. Now, let me try to find a dark brown. I don't think I have any in these. No. And, okay. So I'm going to go into my palettes. And remember, palette 4 is still available. And then palette 6 is coming back. Speaking of palette 6, I'm going to go in with the shade Audacious, which is a dark brown. Okay. All right. And I'm going to go line that top again. Okay. And I like that I'm kind of putting in the two colors together. It will really, again, it adds just more dimension to your eye look. All right. And then we're going with the brown. Like I said, it's a dark brown, which is gorgeous. All right. Let's try to build it up just a little bit in this outer corner. Okay. See how that looks. Okay. And then I'm going to go in with, what brush? I don't want that one. Let's see. Let's try this one and see how this works. I'm blending these. Oh, I just poked myself in the eye. Did you see that? And I need my mouth wide open to do this. It's just 2 a.m. There we go. Yeah, okay. I think I need to put in a little bit more dark brown right here. And perfect. Okay. All right, and we're going to use our shading brush to blend that top part in. So I normally don't spend this much time on my eyes, but I just feel like it today, and it's fun. Okay, I think we're good to go. All right, and use your blending brush again, or your blending bud. You're just gonna pat just right where your eye is, and this just kind of picks up anything that may have fallen and then helps everything else go back. Then you're gonna go use your blending brush and you're gonna go back and forth. It looks gorgeous. I love it. Okay, do we want to put anything in the inner corners? I feel like I do. So I guess I'm not done. Okay, let's go with Optimistic. All right, and we're going to use that short stubby brush, which I'm just going to clean off right now, because I did put dark brown on it. All right, so Optimistic is like iridescent. It's like this, you can't even really see. All right. Anyways, it's a gorgeous color. Okay. We're putting it on the little stubby, and you're just going to go and hit the corner of your eye with it. Okay. And it's just going to really brighten up that eye look. Oh, gorgeous. Oh, yeah. Perfect. Perfect. Look at that. Now, tell me how that did not brighten it up. Okay, one more step. We are going, like I said, a little bit extra today. So we are going to go in with the shade Perfect. It is a black in our eyeliner. And you start in the corner of your eye and you just bring it across. Okay, now do you see how that just, again, adds more dimension to your eyes? Just on the top of the eyelash, like on the top of your eyelashes, okay? Now, when you blink, you do end up doing a bit of your eye on the bottom, which is fine. I'm just gonna kind of bring it over a little bit though. We're going dark eyes today. Okay, setting spray. Shake it. And there we go. Okay, I put a lot on, but I really want my makeup, number one, to stay. And number two, I wanted to really have that blended, just that blended look. And I do it before I do my mascara and my lipstick, because I don't want my lipstick or my mascara to get wet after I just put it on, right? You don't need it because you're putting on primer with your mascara, at least I am anyways. And my lipstick, I can't wait to use Successful. But I'm going to show you how I'm going to have it on really light. Oh, I just smacked myself in the face. Okay. So I'm going to wipe off my lips a little bit. I should have done this before. All right. There we go. He's just taking off some of the foundation. All right. So dry your face. These fans are so great. Like, they're so great. So like I said, setting spray really takes away the makeup-y look, and everything will look so nicely blended, especially since we took so much time to go and have everything look blended. We want it to look blended. All right, so you're going to take your eyelash comb. You're going to brush your eyelashes, okay? And then I'm going to go with my primer. I love this mascara primer. Love it, love it, love it, love it, love it. Can't say enough about it. It is fantastic. All right, is so good. Oh my goodness graciousness. I love it. Okay. And put it on the other one. Oh. Apparently I've been watching Friends too long. It's like, are you still watching? Yes, I am. I watched it as I did my hair. I don't actually like silence. I need to have something on. Music, TV, whatever. Jeff Lewis live on satellite radio. All right, there we go. I did a nice coating of it. So the primer is so good because it will go help condition your lashes. Okay, it helps curl your lashes and then adds volume to your lashes before you put on your mascara. And I'm, of course, going in with my favorite 4D. Now, the question is, am I going to do my bottom lashes today? I don't know. All right. There we go. And I'm blinking onto it, but I'm also churning my wand. Okay. There we go. Look at that. I love this mascara. And the combo of using the lash serum with primer and the mascara is, I mean, it gives you like that falsies look without having to use falsies. And then this month only, you can bundle the 3 of those together. Okay, the lash serum, the primer, and the 4D. Add an eye pencil and Successful, and you can get 25% off your order. How insane is that? It's a build your own bundle month with Unique, okay, but not including the Uology line. It's just for the makeup, but also the fragrances just got marked down 35% for this month only. I'm just trying to see if I want to add another coat. I do. And got marked down for 35% only this month. Okay. And then if you bundle it with 3 different products, you save 15%. 4 different products, you save 20%. 5 different products, 25%. All right. Where has this mascara been all my life? Honestly, the mascara is why I signed up with Unique, but I waited until they didn't have that 3D anymore. I didn't like the 3D. All right, so I want to use, I like this whole like one-step 4D thing. If you find that you went a little bit too crazy or anything like that, or you just want to space it out a little bit, go ahead with your eyelash comb. And here we go. Now tell me that this eye look does not look phenomenal. I feel like I need to do something with my hair though. Like what do I want? Like, ooh, part of it up. Oh yeah, that's for sure what I'm doing. Okay, that looks gorgeous. All right, so lighter look for lipstick, just because our eyes are very pronounced. You're gonna go in with a little bit of lip gloss. Okay, and it just softens up your lips so that your lips are not going to receive as much product pigmentation. Okay, when you get your liquid lipstick, you're going to wipe off a lot of your product, okay? And then you're lightly going to go on. This is the shade Successful. It's like a plum nude, and it's gorgeous. There we go. Look, see, very lightly going on. Okay. If you want to build up the color, you can. If you don't want to, you don't have to. It's great. All right. Let's see. What am I going to do with this hair? Oh, I think that's going to be really pretty. Oh, yeah. Okay. Hold on one sec. Let me get a clip. And then I will show you my finished look And there we go. Look at how fun it is. I love it. Okay, there we go. Today's finished look. If you want it lighter, it may look dark, but that's just because it's Facebook Live. When you guys see the pictures when I'm done, you'll know what I'm saying. Okay? Anyways, any questions at all, please let me know. Feel free to ask me. And anything I can do to help you, I would love to. Trust me. Okay, thanks so much. Bye.